Hello, and welcome to the STALCRAFT Chronicles, a video series where I've captured my very first time experiencing the unique atmosphere provided by this game, while also uncovering the main plot at my own comfortable pace as a solo player. My name is Ben, and I hope you enjoy the vibes. Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Ben, and I just got the MAC-10 all of a sudden. It was a nice little surprise. The Ingram MAC-10. I got it from the Frost Researcher crates just now. There's a couple of days of the Anomalous Blizzard event left, and I had some frozen bones saved up, and I just took them all, went over to this guy. He's the one who sells the extra Frost Research crates, and I literally used all the frozen bones I had on me. I bought about 7 or 8 crates, and the Ingram MAC-10 was in the very last crate. Would you believe it? It's crazy. I honestly had resigned myself to not getting any more specialty items from this event. I thought I already got lucky by getting the Master of the Snowstorm skin for my Scat 9 armor, which again, really lucky because I was already working on the Scat 9, and to get the extra skin on top of that, it was just such a lucky thing to happen. I'm really grateful for that. So even double surprised that I finally got the Ingram MAC-10 out of those crates. Also managed to level up my battle pass all the way to at least unlock the fridge container. I don't think I'm gonna grind any extra to get the research crates, because honestly the only thing that I would really like is that cool knife that everyone else seems to have, and maybe the specialty armor for the Centurion, because I am working on a Centurion in the background right now, but not a huge deal. I feel like I got the 2 big things that I was really happy about. So I did hit record. We're gonna go out, we're gonna try out the MAC-10, see how things go. Might make a little video on it. Also, slight warning, I did update a bunch of drivers today, and the game seems to be a little bit laggy because of that. Haven't really pinned down the exact reason why, but if you notice that things are a little bit wonky, especially when I'm in the menus, that's the reason why. Yeah, like there's little, like there's textures not even loading in for me right now, which is really annoying. Yeah, people's armors aren't even on. Yeah, there's something weird going on with my game, but hopefully that resolves itself soon. Let's go take this out for a ride. Okay, so just to look over the stats a little bit, here they are. See what kind of modifications. I've already got a decoration on it. Looks like we can add a barrel and an extended clip of some sort. I have no idea if these attachments are even available to us at the moment. I'm hoping I can put at least a barrel that I already own on top of this, maybe like a muzzle suppressor of some sort. We'll see. I'm just happy to have this weapon because I believe it's the only submachine gun you can equip as a sidearm. I remember there was a weapon, if not this exact weapon, there was a very similar weapon in the game's tutorial. And I remember just until I found out that it's not available in the base game, I was waiting for the longest time to find a submachine gun you could equip as a sidearm, because it seems like the only thing you can equip are pistols besides the shorty shotgun, which I'm a big fan of the shorty. I know not everyone loves it. I enjoyed it while it lasted. I probably won't equip it anymore at this point, but it was definitely a good sidearm until I got the better pistols available at the bar. Alright, so obviously really good rate of fire. I mean, it's fun to shoot. Not a whole lot of damage output. I am using regular 9mm rounds. I'm sure that makes a big difference. All right, got that one in one clip. Starting to get the hang of this. Cool, cool, cool. Pretty decent against the human enemies as well. Not bad over a medium distance either. Not terrible. And I already have to go back to get more ammo. This thing burns through bullets really quickly. Alright, let's see how long 300 rounds of expanded ammo will last us. Alright, let's see how well this works against the rodents that are tough to hit. Really good against the rodents. Honestly, I never even bother to use guns against rodents anymore. I just use my melee, but in a pinch, if you're surrounded, this thing's pretty good. Decent against bloodsuckers. Definitely not smart to be taking on two at the same time. Alright, let's try out a duty camp with the expanded ammo. Oh, shredded my plate. Nice. It's actually really good against the human enemies at a close to, like, I would say about medium range. Really nice to be able to aim at the NPC enemy's head and just like get a bunch of headshots right away, take them out instantly. I think it's really good for that situation in particular. I'll shoot some boars, maybe some fleshes. Dog would be nice. Oh, the dogs, as always, are annoying to hit, but if you can connect, this thing definitely packs a punch against the smaller enemies. Nice. Where's this one at? There he is. He's literally... Come on, this is such bullshit. Okay, here we go. Got some boars. Nice. Nice. Oh god, yeah. I mean, these are mid-level boars, by the way. They're definitely really good against the boars, really good against the fleshes, really good against the human NPCs, I feel like. Oh, man, I'm out of ammo. Alright, so yeah, that was the test drive of the MAC-10. All in all, I mean, it's a pretty decent gun. It's really good for a sidearm, in my opinion. Really nice to have a submachine gun to be able to switch back and forth from your main gun. I have a feeling that this is going to be a really good combo with the Saiga. Like, in case you run out of ammo with your Saiga, you can switch over to the MAC-10 real quick, get some ammo off. I feel like it's really good against some of the lower tiered enemies, you know, the rats, the dogs, fleshes, and boars, and whatnot. Pretty decent against some of the human NPCs, especially since you can specifically aim for the head area and get a lot of shots off really quickly. That's pretty nice, but not really a super overpowered gun. I feel like if you haven't got this gun yet, if you're sad that you might be missing out, it's nothing too crazy or overpowered. It's nothing incredible. It is a little fun. It is pretty nice to have, again, a submachine gun option in your sidearm, but as far as efficiency for a sidearm goes, you could easily use one of the higher leveled pistols and you can still do about the same amount of damage output. But at the end of the day, it isn't anything too overpowered. If you don't have this gun, I feel like you're not missing out on anything too much. I will probably be using it for the time being. This gun does burn through a lot of ammo really quickly, so if you're not used to carrying 9mm ammo like I am, it's going to be something you have to get used to. Stat wise, it seems to be on par with a lot of the, earlier submachine gun options. Obviously, this is just a sidearm, so I wouldn't rely on using this a whole lot as your primary damage dealer. Again, it's probably just something that you're going to switch off when you run out of ammo on your main weapon, or if you have something long range equipped and you get swarmed by a bunch of rats or dogs, this is nice to have on the side to switch over and do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. But again, it's not a game changer, it's not overpowered, it's more of a convenience factor and kind of a little bit of style and coolness too. It does have a really nice sound, fast clip, fast damage output, who doesn't love that sort of thing. And I do want to touch upon the anomalous blizzard event because it is wrapping up here in a couple of days. Just wanted to say, all in all, I did enjoy the event. It was a lot of fun. It was cool getting new skins and neat items out of the boxes. I feel like I agree with a lot of people that, you know, I wish the percentages on some of the loot was a little bit higher. It seemed like a lot of work to grind through those crates just to get a dozen of the same white camouflage skin or crystal keychains. I did enjoy the battle pass aspect of it for the most part. I didn't think it was too difficult to grind through the entire thing. I know a lot of people got tired of the heating installation event pretty quickly, but I tried to space it out. I didn't grind out the event pass right away. I spaced it out through all 3 weeks, so I didn't get too tired of the heating event myself. I played it both ways. I was a frost fighter about half the time, and I was adept the other half of the time. I did try out the zombie rush technique, and you know, while I do admit it is an efficient way to get through it, I didn't think it was the most fun, all things considered. Personally speaking, I rather enjoyed being a frost fighter and trying to defend the installation from the swarms of mutants, and also try to get as many points as possible to get up higher on that leaderboard. I know not everyone enjoyed that aspect of the event, but it was something that I didn't mind too badly. I thought the quest was fine during the first half of the event, you know, for the first week, but for week 2, they definitely ramped up the difficulty for a lot of the quest objectives. I was not a fan on how difficult it was to try to destroy all of those crystals. I didn't mind that the quest objectives were only achievable within the separate State Farm map area. My main complaint was with the quests that directly involved the heating installation event, which means that you had to kind of work around the multiplayer aspect of the game. And I know this is a multiplayer FPS game, so you're always going to have to deal with the behavior of other players. I'm just not a fan when it's intertwined with me having to complete a quest, especially considering how a lot of the main quests in this game are solo instances where you don't have to deal with other players. I'm mainly talking about having to destroy the crystals, which became very difficult once the zombie rush became the meta technique to level up the battle pass as soon as possible. It also felt extremely difficult as a solo player because it seemed like grouping up with other players and being in a squad to destroy the crystals was incentivized, because you only got the credit for destroying the crystal if you were the player that got the last hit on the crystal, or if you were in the squad that got the last hit on the crystal. So it was definitely more difficult for solo players. And I've even seen an example where a solo player took the crystal away from a squad that was also working on it, which, I don't know, it just seems a little bit imbalanced. I'm not exactly sure what they could do to fix that imbalance, but the way that I see it, it wasn't very fun to try to destroy the crystals, and I honestly gave up on doing the quest during the last week of the event, because I knew from watching other guide videos that the quest was only going to get even harder from that point forward, and I was already having difficulty destroying 3 crystals as it was. So sadly, I'm not going to be able to check out the specialty snowball submachine gun that you get from the quest event. I just felt that personally it was a better use of my time to try to unlock as many items through the battle pass as I could before the event was over. All in all, I did have fun with this event. I enjoyed the new items and the new skins, the new weapons, the flamethrower, the fridge container. We'll see how these things pan out after the event is over. It seems like a lot of them were geared towards the frost and cold damage that happened during the blizzard. So we'll have to wait and see what the longevity on some of these items will be. Anyways, I'm going to start wrapping things up. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the content as much as I enjoy making it. I love this game. I wasn't expecting to make a video wrapping up the end of the Blizzard event, but I thought it was cool because, you know, I did get the specialty MAC-10 item, and just wanted to say a few of my thoughts regarding the event now that things are over. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great one. Take care, and I'll see you for the next video.